It's happening right now. The Bitcoin price is finally breaking out. Could this potentially be the beginning of the next large bull rally to the upside? Let's dive in and analyze. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. Let's not waste any time and get right down to it. But of course, before we begin, if you could, smash that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. Thank you for that. And if you are brand new, welcome to the most realistic Bitcoin technical analysis channel you are ever going to find. Hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, select all, and let's get this crypto. Welcome to the channel. So let's begin here with the structural components of the trend on the 4-hour time frame. Bitcoin did see this massive sell-off, right? We topped out at about 42,000 and we saw a plunge down several times actually down to below 30,000. Now, even though this was quite the sell-off, this action right here is beginning to look promising, because this could be chalked up to a potential double bottom reversal, okay? We tested the same level of support twice, held both times, created what now looks like a bullish W pattern. We have now tested back down to the old resistance point. Still follow along with me here, folks. We tested back down to the old resistance point after breaking out, and right now it appears that the bulls are stepping in here once again. If the bulls can now hold and maintain support up above this region, using this downward sloping resistance line as support here, look at it. You just can't make this stuff up, right? The old pennant resistance line acted now even on the exact slant of it. Just look how perfect that is. As support, we've now bounced, essentially clearing this horizontal line of resistance as well. And right now, the Bitcoin price, in my opinion, from a micro perspective, is looking quite healthy. If the bulls can maintain this old resistance area now as potential support, so basically anything down to about 33,500 in my opinion, and really as the second chance level, down to this area here, this final low. Let's actually draw a line here, okay? It's this area, my friends, and why is that? Simply because right now we are seeing a micro higher low trajectory be created, right? We had our initial low right there, higher low, right? The second double bottom, yet still technically a higher low. Then we saw our rip up, rejection, a third higher low, right? And right now we are on the move up. So even if we don't create immediately a new higher high above this range, to me, the higher low trajectory, if it can still remain intact, which it would with anything above 32,300-ish, right? Of course, we'd like to see this region hold as support. But even if we dropped a little further down, I still think anything in terms of a higher low here is still possibly very bullish here, in my opinion. Okay, let's get this crypto. Now, I've shown you guys this to give ourselves an alternate perspective here. I've flipped the chart upside down, right? And you could see that this was our peak at 42,000, right? We started to look like we were building serious bearish momentum here, right? Look, all of this very, very bearish. In this case, higher lows, right, which is bullish, but it's actually the opposite in real life. So this was a series of lower highs, inherently bearish, and we did look like we were possibly ready to break out of the top of this pennant, right, which would have been a dump to the downside. Now take a look at what's happened here, folks. We've actually formed, in this case, remember, we're looking at this upside down, so it's all the opposite. A double top, right, reversal. We then broke the downward sloping support line, which realistically is resistance. We then back tested it, and we are looking to test higher once more, which in this case is down, right? So right now, you could see that this action here is starting to look a lot different than what we saw here when the story looked much more bearish. This to me now is starting to look much more potentially micro bullish, in my opinion. Let's get this crypto. And we haven't even gotten into any of the indicators or anything like that thus far, and we are about to get into that right here, right now. But if you are enjoying right now, my friends, that thumbs up would be so greatly appreciated, and welcome to the most realistic Bitcoin technical analysis channel you are ever going to find. Hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, select all, and let's get this crypto. Welcome to the channel. So now let's start looking at some indicators. We're going to flip this chart back to the regular scale. Okay. Now what I want to do here first is pull up the Keltner channels. Now you guys would know, if you are subscribed to this channel, that I've been following this very closely. The Keltners basically, throughout this whole immediate micro downtrend that Bitcoin has been on, the top of the channel, the relative top area of the channel, has acted as resistance. Okay. And we've seen a fall through of the bottom of the band many, many times here. Okay. That is symbolic of a downtrend when you're using the top of the channel as resistance. Okay. The interesting part of what's happened here now is this action right here, our last sell-off. Okay. We didn't get much information down here at the double bottom. I mean, it looks very similar to the same action that we saw prior, which still did lead to further downside action. Now it's this most recent sell-off after our Uncle Elon Musk short squeeze right there, where he changed his Twitter bio. We saw a speculative bull frenzy, and then it was a short squeeze. We got rejected. It doesn't matter at this point, okay? It's this action right here. We saw support at the bottom of the band, which is what you'd like to see while building a series of higher lows and higher highs, indicating that, hey, if the bottom of the channel is now going to begin to act as support, this uptrend could possibly be for real. So right now, we did have our first breakthrough there on the short squeeze. We dumped, found support at the bottom of the channel, and we are now breaking through the top of the channel here once again. This, my friends, is looking very micro bullish to me right now. Of course, this could all be negated. There are no certainties or guarantees in trading, right? Even what looks bullish could just wind up dumping, right? It doesn't matter, right? What we're looking for here are perceived edges to see where the momentum could possibly be shifting, right? We can never know for certain, right? But what I'm beginning to see here now is we've broken some very key critical micro resistance levels, being this downward sloping resistance line, the horizontal resistance line here. We have now created several higher highs. We have found tentative local support at the bottom of the Keltner channel, something we did not see for the entire corrective period from 42,000 all the way down to about 29,000. This is new here, folks. This is something new, okay? Keep that in mind. Let's now take a look here at the Williams alligator. This is a momentum indicator. The signal for the bulls is either the green crossing above the red and the blue, and for the bears, for a potential further downside momentum, is the green crossing down below the red and the blue. In this case, we could see we had a ton of bearish crossing action, and we saw it throughout our entire corrective period. Right now, we did get a bullish cross, a small little neutral twist, barely a bearish twist on the correction, and right now we have twisted up bullishly here on the 4-hour once again. If we go over to the daily time frame, this is also very interesting here, folks, as we did see the alligator switch from this very nice fluid momentous uptrend. We started to get a little scare here, right? That we saw the bands converge on themselves. We did actually get a small bearish cross, which was a little bit worrisome for the dawn. But right now, after breaking these key critical levels and sticking in these higher lows, my friends, what do you know? Ding, 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 chicken wings for dinner, tofu if you're vegan. If the daily candle closes where it is at right now at about 35,789 or higher, we will at that point officially have another bullish cross on the daily alligator. Sure, this could just continue to chop around here. We could get a bearish twist if there is another sell-off. I'm just stating it's just another clue to toss into the pot that, hey, maybe this correctional period, right? Rather, this period of correction is it's finished, possibly, right? Doesn't have to be, but it could be. And that's what we're looking for here in the chart. Now, I want to show you one other thing here, is this DMI indicator. This is the directional movement index. The blue line is the bullish directional movement. The orange line is the bearish directional movement. We had the cross here. The bears took control of this trend right there on that dump. It was not looking good at this point. Lower lows, lower highs. We were possibly looking to break the bottom of that pennant. We had this bearish DMI cross, the bearish alligator cross. The Keltner channel had resisted us again. But right now, my friends, We did get the bullish cross. It looked like we were going to converge here once again after this Uncle Elon squeeze. But my friends, right here, right now, it appears that with this break, the bulls are beginning to show some further signs of momentum on the daily time frame. And if we go to the 4-hour, it's looking even better. This bearish action diverging away from the bullish action. Let's get this crypto. I really hope that you guys are enjoying this speculative analysis here today, because we're just looking for clues in the momentum of this trend after this huge correction period that Bitcoin has been in right now. So you're probably wondering, well, Don, what are you doing then? What are your plans? Well, my friends, right now I am personally speculating long here, right? Until proven otherwise. I still think this has the potential for further bullish action to the upside, as long as this high or low trajectory remains intact. We're going to have to see what happens when we come up upon this area here, right? This extrapolated channel, which did act as resistance on that move up. What's going to happen here? Are we going to stick in a new higher high? Are we going to get rejected at a lower high, possibly form another pennant right here? Lots to watch for here. And it's important to keep a clear level-headed approach here, right? And understand that we don't know what's going to happen here over the next several days. We don't know what's going to happen with this pattern formation, right? And that's why we have to take this day by day, really hour by hour, watch the developments here. Will this zone here, basically down to about 33,500, will this hold as new horizontal support created on top of old horizontal resistance, right? We need to watch out for that. We need to watch the higher low trajectory. We need to watch the possible higher high trajectory or the lower high trajectory. We need to keep our eyes on the momentum indicators. And most importantly, we need to prepare to potentially crush this market and get this crypto. So right now, you see that we are entering a very exciting time here, folks. Right, as I stated earlier, right, I'm beginning to see the clues that, hey, this could possibly be building bullish momentum. This does not mean it has to be bullish, little James. This does not mean it has to go to the moon. We could dump right down right now for all we know, right? And right now, in terms of what I'm seeing here, the momentum is certainly looking promising from a speculative perspective, in my opinion. But you always need to prepare for both outcomes, up or down, right? And right now, I'm personally strategizing around the clock to potentially crush this next move whichever way it breaks. So if you're not already in my VIP and you'd like to see exactly where I'm looking to potentially enter my trades, exit my trades, all of my trade setup ideas, entry ideas, exit ideas, potential take profit ideas, well, I post all of that for you exclusively in real time around the clock. So if you're not already in my VIP, today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from average Joe into savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. Do not miss any more of my important real-time VIP alerts, okay? So right now, I told you guys that this could be the breakout that we've been waiting for. Especially, I really like it when we flip it upside down, okay? If you appreciate looking at it upside down, leave me a comment and tell me that you liked it, because I really do think it provides a great perspective, right? And of course, if you have been enjoying everything on this stream, that thumbs up would be so greatly appreciated, and you've probably realized it by now, but welcome to the most realistic Bitcoin technical analysis channel you are ever going to find. Hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, select all, and let's get this crypto. Welcome to the channel. So with all of this speculative information at your fingertips, ladies and gentlemen, do not get caught like a deer in the headlights here. Do not take that trip to Wrecked City with Average Joe and James at the water cooler. You're better than that. You deserve better than that. Today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from Average Joe into Savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I will see you in VIP right now after this video. And if you are, in fact, wondering how I'm able to remain so objective, cool, calm, and collected, and emotionless in this crazy market environment, well, my friends, it's truly because the Don has been up the mountain. The Don has been down the mountain. And quite frankly, the Don has also been everywhere in between. And I have wined and dined with kings and queens. And I have slept in alleys and dined on pork and beans. And let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. The Don prefers the wine and queens every single time. Ha ha! So as these moon boys and degenerates continue to live a life of peril and squalor, the Don will continue to grind for every Satoshi and dollar. Let's get this crypto. My friends, I'm fired up. I'm ready to go. I will be keeping you up to date in real time with all of my speculative entry ideas, exit ideas, potential take profit ideas, trade setup ideas, strategy ideas, all exclusively for you in VIP. Do not miss any more of my important real-time VIP alerts. Today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from average Joe into savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I will see you in VIP right now after this video. Do not miss any more of my important real-time VIP alerts. Let's get this crypto. And until next time, my friends, the Don has spoken. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs. Oh, and beware of the fake Kirby imposters down in the comment section. I will never post a phone number on your comment. I will never send you any type of unsolicited email. That is not me. You can see the two examples down below. They have the same name as me, but they're posting phone numbers. They're using very weird typing to get around the spam filter. That is not me. This is an example of my real comment here. You can see the nameplate has a gray background to it, and I do leave a creator heart next to the thumbs up so you can validate that that is me. I generally only post the VIP information in a pinned comment, so you know that is me there. My friends, don't fall for any of the fakes. Be smart, be safe. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto.
The material in this video has no regard to the specific investment objectives, financial situation, or particular needs of any viewer. This video is presented solely for informational and entertainment purposes and is not to be construed as a recommendation, solicitation, or an offer to buy or sell any securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, or any related financial instruments, nor should any of its content be taken as investment advice. Crypto Kirby is not a financial advisor. The views expressed in this video are completely speculative opinions and do not guarantee any specific result or profit. Trading and investing is extremely high risk and can result in the loss of all of your capital. Any opinions expressed in this video are subject to change without notice. Crypto Kirby is not under any obligation to update or keep current the information contained herein. Crypto Kirby may have an interest in the securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, and or derivatives of any entities referred to in this material. Crypto Kirby accepts no liability whatsoever for any loss or damage of any kind arising out of the use of all or any part of this material. Crypto Kirby recommends that you consult with a licensed and qualified professional before making any investment or trading decisions. Thank you for watching and have a great day.